think that under its current leadership, the ENO is trying to test the boundaries of what opera is.
If opera is going to have any hope, survive as an organism, as an artistic medium, that it really, it has to speak for our contemporary way of experiencing the world.
It can be really startling, really surprising, really transgressive. And I think in choosing Death of Klinghoffer, it just happens that in this case, an extraordinary composer and an extraordinary librettist decided to respond to the hijacking of a luxury ship. So the combination of this extraordinary music and this political story, which is relevant, I think, to everyone, is unique. It's powerful, and it's something that could only really be investigated together, that combination, in opera.
In Caligula, Glennet stages the obscene theatricality of dictatorship. Caligula somehow, he's the beast we can't bury, the thing that keeps coming back.
I think it'll be beautiful. What is that interaction, that interface between John Dee in 1580 and Damon Albarn now in 2011? And there'll be some great tunes, anthems coming out, and they'll be coming from a very personal place because it's a subject matter that Damon's been very interested in all his life.
I certainly had never heard anything like it when I listened to it for the first time. For a piece that's about madness, somebody who loses their mind, I think opera is a really perfect art form and a very exciting art form for that. Lentz, as he goes on this descent into his own mind, and the way the music is written allows us to experience that for ourselves. The thing about doing chamber opera in smaller spaces like the Hampstead Theatre is that you can bring the audience into the action in a way that audiences never get to experience opera.
It's an extraordinary story about the psychiatric downfall of Lenz himself, but the play itself by Buchner is such a wonderful play. But this gives us a unique opportunity, very much a younger audience, a theatrically inquisitive audience.
The acoustic is so good in here. There's never been any major musical events in this theatre. This will be the very first time there is a major musical event. Opera is something that we so rarely get a chance to listen to and watch close up and get involved in.
Ich möchte nicht, dass sie von der Welt vergessen werden. Zumindest solange ich am Leben bin, will ich jene Abwesende, deren Asche auf den Feldern in Auschwitz verstreut liegt, vor dem Vergessen bewahren.
Being part of the Young Singers programme is a huge privilege for a singer at my stage, because you need so much advice and mentoring at this stage in your career.
ENO is a great place to work. I mean, it's a lovely sort of family feel to it, but you're working with people who are absolutely at the top of their game.
Singing in the language of the audience is always a great bonus.
I'm incredibly proud of the work that the orchestra and I have done together already, and we strive to get better and better with everything we do, and I think next season will be the most amazing vehicle for them in the work I'm doing with them. This extraordinary piece, Rosenkavalier, that we've created before, and hopefully we'll do different and better things with it this time, to Britten, to Wagner, and starting with the great romantic opera for me, Onegin. I think the orchestra have a chance to show really how brilliant they are in different ways in all those pieces.
Chorus have had a fantastic season this year. Next season is going to be a huge season for them. There's Passenger, a big chorus piece right at the beginning of the season. I'm going to be doing some huge shows with them. Onegin, which is so centred around the chorus, especially in Act 2. And then right at the end of the season, I'll be doing Billy Budd. It's such an extraordinary vehicle for the gentleman of the chorus, and then Wagner's epic Flying Dutchman. One of the other highlights for the chorus of next season is undoubtedly Klinghoffer, and it's a piece which is absolutely framed by the chorus. And John Adams speaks so fondly of the ENO chorus, so I know that's going to be a huge thing for them.